Hey everyone, what I'm about to share isn't easy, but it's important. Many of you have been with me through different parts of my journey, seeing the smiles in my posts, the success in my work, but there's been a story behind it all that I haven't told until now. I haven't told until now. I want to talk about love, loss, and most importantly, growth. This is the story about my marriage, my divorce, and everything I've learned along the way. Some of you might be surprised, others might have guessed, but all of you deserve to hear the truth from me directly. I met my ex-wife during what I thought was the best time of my life. Everything seemed perfect then. My career was taking off, I was full of endless energy, and then she walked into my life. You know those moments in movies where time seems to slow down? That's how it felt. We connected instantly, like two pieces of a puzzle finally finding each other. The early days were magical. We'd stay up all night talking about our dreams, planning our future, imagining the life we'd build together. We moved in together, and every day felt like an adventure. Even doing simple things like grocery shopping or cooking dinner became special because we were doing them together. When we got married, I truly believed we'd found our happily ever after. But life has a way of teaching us that. Real love stories aren't like fairy tales. They're more complicated, more real, and sometimes more painful. The changes were subtle at first. Like water slowly wearing away at a rock, our connection began to erode. It wasn't dramatic fights or betrayals. Sometimes those are easier to deal with because they're clear. Instead, it was the quiet moments that started feeling heavy. The comfortable silences turned uncomfortable. The shared dreams started becoming separate paths. We tried everything to save our marriage. Couples therapy taught us new ways to communicate, but sometimes understanding each other better only made us realize how far apart we'd grown. We took trips together, thinking a change of scenery might rekindle what we'd lost. We even tried living apart for a while, hoping the space would make our hearts grow fonder. But you know what's harder than trying to save a marriage? Accepting that sometimes love isn't enough. Sometimes two people can love each other deeply and still not be right for each other. That's a lesson that took me years to truly understand. The divorce wasn't quick or easy. There were days when the pain felt physical, like a weight pressing on my chest. I'd wake up reaching for someone who wasn't there anymore. I'd catch myself picking up my phone to share good news, only to remember we didn't do that anymore. To my fans who've noticed changes in me over the past few years, this is why. Those times when I seemed distant or my smile didn't quite reach my eyes in photos, I was going through the hardest battle of my life. Not with my ex-wife, but with myself. Learning to be alone again, learning to love myself again. Learning that ending a marriage doesn't mean I failed. Let me share some truths I've learned along this journey. Number one, love isn't just about the big moments. It's in the small things. The morning coffee, the shared jokes, the quiet understanding. When these start to fade, pay attention. Number two, there's no shame in admitting something isn't working. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is accept that it's time to let go. Number three, divorce doesn't mean failure. It means you had the courage to admit that both of you deserve something different. Number four, healing isn't linear. Some days you feel on top of the world, and the next day, a song on the radio brings everything rushing back. That's normal. Number 5. Your friends and family might not understand your decision. That's okay. They don't have to live your life. You do. To those of you going through something similar right now, I want you to know it's okay to still love someone and know they're not right for you. It's okay to miss the good times while knowing you made the right choice. It's okay to take your time healing. It's okay to start over, no matter your age or situation. It's okay to hope for love again. The hardest part for me wasn't the legal proceedings or dividing our possessions. It was letting go of the future we had planned together. The children we thought we'd have, the house we wanted to buy, the growing old together. But I've learned that when one future closes, another opens up. It might not be the one you planned, but it can be beautiful in its own way. To my ex-wife, I know you might hear this someday. I want you to know that despite everything, I'm grateful for our time together. You taught me so much about love, about life, and about myself. I hope you've found peace and happiness in your new life, just as I'm finding in mine. To my fans who've stuck with me through everything, even when you didn't know what was happening, thank you. Your support, your messages, your presence in my life, it all helped more than you'll ever know. And to anyone who's afraid of starting over, don't be. Yes, it's scary. Yes, it's hard. But on the other side of that fear is freedom. The freedom to rediscover yourself. The freedom to write a new story. The freedom to love again differently and maybe even better than before. Today I can honestly say I'm at peace. Not because I've forgotten or because I don't care anymore, but because I've learned to appreciate what we had for what it was. A chapter in my life that helped make me who I am today. Life goes on, and it can be beautiful again. Different, yes, but beautiful nonetheless. Trust me when I say this. If I could go back and tell my younger self anything, it would be this. It's going to hurt, but you're going to be okay. More than okay. You're going to understand everything after this. Some of silence is the response of the world's most prominent runner-up to ask him if, imagine for a moment that your life is like a book. Each chapter holds a different part of your story. Some chapters are filled with happiness, others with struggle, and some with uncertainty. But every chapter, no matter how it feels in the moment, is essential to the overall story. If you skipped ahead to the end, you'd miss the growth, the lessons, and the beauty of the journey. That's why I want to encourage you to embrace where you are right now, even if it's confusing or difficult. Know that it's part of a bigger plan. You'll understand why things happened the way they did. You'll see how everything connects, like pieces of a puzzle coming together to form a beautiful picture. And when that moment of understanding comes, it will feel like a weight has been lifted. You'll realize that even the struggles had a purpose. They taught you, shaped you, and prepared you for the good things that are yet to come. You'll look back and be proud of how far you've come and grateful for the journey that brought you to where you're meant to be. So, hold on, be patient, and trust in the process. Keep moving forward, even if it feels uncertain at times. The answers will come, and when they do, you'll see that everything you've been through has led you to something greater. You'll understand everything after this, and that understanding will bring you peace, clarity, and the strength to keep moving forward. Thank you for listening to my story. Remember, we're all on our own journeys, but we don't have to walk them alone.